I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you all a very happy new year. Now, it's that time when everybody starts making their New Year's resolutions. They feel a little bit guilty about what they've eaten and drank over Christmas, and they start making wild promises not to drink, smoke, etc. etc. I don't make those kind of promises because I don't make promises I can't keep. I don't smoke, so I don't need to give that up anyway. I don't drink to excess anyway, so there really isn't much to give up. What I am going to do though, I would like to come up with a list of things that I want to do this year, mostly on the channel. Now, I did mention last year in some videos that I'm actually going to start looking into waterfalls again and aiming more at waterfall photography again. That's because I've got a bit of a project going on that I want to complete over the next year or two. So content on the channel is going to be more based around waterfalls in 2025. There are going to be other landscape videos, there are going to be other things I'll do, but waterfalls is going to be the main content. Now, I know some of you do like waterfalls. In fact, some of you came to the channel in the first place because of waterfall photography in the first place. Hopefully, those of you who came from my other landscape videos, hopefully you'll enjoy the waterfall ones too. Now, as you know, last year I had a mishap with my gear and ended up losing it all. And among a few other things that were in the car at the time as well. I am slowly replacing all that. Insurance never covered the loss of the camera and everything, so I'm having to replace it myself out of my own pocket. That's not really an issue. I've managed to obtain a camera that's at least going to last me a short time moving forward. I'm going to be using the Sony a6300, which is a crop sensor camera. I might actually stick with the crop sensor. They are smaller, lighter cameras, and the quality of them is almost as good as a full frame camera these days. There's just a few areas where they're lacking. Now, it's also cheaper to replace. The full frame cameras, you won't get a decent full frame camera for much less than £1,000, whereas you can get a decent APS-C camera for less than a couple of £100. And given the fact that I'm not doing professional work anymore, like weddings or anything like that, I don't need a big, heavy, expensive camera, and the risk of losing it is much less if it's something I can carry around a lot easier. One additional thing I want to do this year, I want to get some mountain hikes in. I want to get back into hiking up mountains, and doing that with a lot of heavy camera equipment's pretty hard going. It kind of ruins the fun. So yeah, moving forward, I'm probably going to be sticking with the APS-C camera for a while. Now, another decision I've taken on board is to not actually replace my drone. Instead of replacing the drone, I've decided to get myself an Insta360, a 360-degree camera. Mostly because for filming my B-roll, when I'm going to a location, or for filming the location itself, a 360-degree camera films everything all around you. That means I'm actually going to be able to walk through a location, do my filming, and I might see something on the footage that I weren't paying attention to on location, and I feel that might actually add something more to the videos. Now, I have got myself a cheap drone, which I'm going to test out soon and see if it's actually any good. And when I say cheap, it was like 40 quid off AliExpress. So whether it's going to be any good or not, we'll see. If it is, then I will still be able to add drone footage to my videos. I just don't want to spend another £300 or £400 on a piece of gear that you basically send out and could easily lose, which I have, because before it was actually stolen, it was landed in the river and drowned. That's the second drone I've lost, and the fact that it can be lost that easily, even though it does add a lot to my videos, I'm not keen on the idea of keep losing them. I want to be able to spend the money that I can save up on going places. There's a few places I want to go this year, including South Wales. I've got a bit of an adventure I want to do there. And I would like to get back to Scotland again this year. I haven't yet had my operation I've got a hernia just under my ribs that's causing a lot of discomfort. So I am due an operation on that. I haven't had that operation yet, but as soon as I've had it, I'm looking forward to getting back out on my kayak and doing kayaking videos again, and maybe going some wild camping on some of the lochs in Scotland. I also want to do the kayaking across Scotland from Fort William to Inverness. That was planned for 2024, but this hernia injury, it's prevented me from doing that. I didn't think it'd be a good idea to go kayaking 70 miles with an injury like that. Being slightly overweight, it's probably not a good idea to do it anyway, but it is a good way to get rid of that weight. So I'm hoping to get it done at some point, either this or next year. Hopefully you'll continue to enjoy the content and then continue to support the channel as you have done. There are a lot of new subscribers since I started this new channel. Some of my old subscribers have managed to come back and managed to find me again. And I hope they continue to do so. I also hope to get the channel up to its 1,000 subscriber mark this year. So if you wouldn't mind maybe sharing the channel, sharing some of the videos. I do welcome feedback, I welcome interaction with the channel. And I'm hoping this year will be the year that things take off for it. Now, something that I've constantly been batting around and considering is maybe doing workshops, possibly in waterfall photography. Now, I'm trying to figure out how to make those work. There has been some interest in them, but let me know if that is something that you would actually be interested in doing, because I don't want to put the work into it if nobody's going to join it or be interested. I haven't figured out yet how I'm going to advertise them or put them up. I may need to think about getting a website or something like that. But yeah, if it's something that's going to be of interest, then I'll work on it. I'll do it. I'll ask Nick Smith. He's done a couple of workshops, and I'll get a bit of advice off him. So let me know what you think. Would it be of interest to you? That's pretty much all that's coming up this year. I've got a few trips planned, and there will be more videos this year than there were last year. I've noticed in the playlist there was only about 30, maybe 36 videos. I'm hoping throughout this year to get a full complement of videos, a full year's worth, maybe 52 videos. Not counting this one, obviously, but yeah. Since restarting the channel, it's been hard to motivate myself to get back out there, and now I feel like I'm in a position to actually do that. So, moving forward, let's get out there and see some beautiful landscapes. Hopefully you enjoy the content you have seen. If there is anything you would like to see, just let me know. I make this channel not just for myself, but it's for you guys who watch. So if there's anything that you feel like I could add to the channel, I do appreciate that feedback. Hope this is a great new year for you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.